It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, if tonight works out the way they hope it will and they walk out with a win, it will move them into position as the team with the 5th best record in the NBA. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point.
All right, let's go. In my third season of my career.
We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest here at the Time Warner Cable Arena. Right now, the Rockets, they like to start this road trip off on a positive note. The big story is the return of Mason Plumlee from being injured.
Kevin, it's really good to have him back. I mean, they played well without him. Now the issue is, can they integrate him into what they were doing when he was gone and become even better? That's always a delicate balancing act.
They really hit on something that worked for them after he went down with that injury. They don't want to get away from that, but if he's healthy, you've got to figure out a way to integrate him back into that system.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Rose, he's in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Montejunas. Then it's Jones. And it's Williams at the 2 guard. Here's Rose. And that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. And Jefferson gets it to go.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Now it's headed down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Kevin, he told me he stressed to his players that what he wanted more than anything tonight was the extra pass. He said, we have a lot of guys on this roster that can be factors on offense. As long as we're keeping everyone involved, we can overwhelm teams with our scoring. Let's see if they can keep the rock moving and share the ball, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Nobody near Williams. Al Jefferson grabs the miss.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Walker's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's the franchise. He's coming off a 37-point game against Indiana.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Walker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Walker's got his first points of the game.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Johnson in the corner, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Got some of the stats for Walker. Averaging 17 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Now, here's Walker. He had 19 points in the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
And here are the Rockets now. After Jeremy Lamb's miss, here's Rhodes. Hands it from downtown. The franchise has got his second bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Screen by Jefferson. Mirotic has a wide open look, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Johnson the screen. Rhodes passes to Williams. Here's the franchise. He has 5. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now, here's Walker. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Back to Mirotic. Shot clock at 5. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Williams a screen. Off the screen. Houston gets it back to the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. Fires from 14. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kelly's checked. Jefferson's checked in for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Mirotic. And then for Houston, Terrence Jones is checked in for Moniunas. Johnson comes in for Brewer. And the franchise is subbed in for E'Twaun Moore. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Rhodes, he's in at the point. Jones is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Johnson, and it's Bayless in at the shooting guard position. Rhodes. The long distance 3 is buried. The franchise has got 8 points. Charlotte leading by 9. Outside, Kid Gilchrist.
No, I didn't.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Plumlee with the screen. 5 on the clock. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Good work defensively by Jones. Rockets trail by 9. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He had 37 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Johnson the screen. Rhodes passes to Johnson. The Hornets pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, that was a very physical game, and I think that plays into their hands. So a lot of their points came at the foul line.
And it also led to a lot of foul trouble from some of the key guys they were up against. So you can't forget about that part of it either.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. Hornets leading by 4. And Lamb kicks to Jefferson. Plumlee with the screen. Shot's good by Jefferson.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jefferson with the double team. Kicks it to Jones. Lots of room. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Freak number 1.
He is so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens things up for him, which makes it easier for him to set up his teammates.
Well, he's a prime example of why being a top-notch three-point shooter comes in handy for a point guard.
Ariza outside. Off target from outside. Hornets leading by 6.
Damn, shot. Fucking wide open.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Stolen. And it's Houston on the break. Williams passes to Rhodes. And the 3 off target. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Kid Gilchrist with it. Now defended by Rhodes. Walker dishes to Jefferson. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kelly's checked in, and Mirotic subbed in for Mason Plumlee. Houston also making some changes. Montejunas is checked in for Jones. Brewer comes in for Johnson. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Williams.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Here's the franchise, guarded by Walker. Here's Moore. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the two-pointer.
Now here's Walker, guarded by Rhodes. And Walker kicks to Kelly. Clock at 6. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And again, the Hornets missing. Rockets trail by 7. Here's the franchise. He's got 11. Good on the shot.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And there's Michael Kid Gilchrist on the assist by Walker. Kid Gilchrist has got his second basket of the night. Here's the franchise. He's got 14. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. The feed to Kelly. Rebounded by Rhodes. The franchise has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Oh! I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Walker's shot is off.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
It's stolen by Lamb.
Easy.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Off with the layup.
Shitty ass quarter.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Hornets ahead, leading by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora? You're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Here's Williams, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Mirotic. Then there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Jefferson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Houston. The franchise has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams a screen. From the arc. And that one's good. Williams has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Rockets.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Oh, the ball, bro.
Here's Rhodes.
Oh,
and that misses. That would have put him up. Charlotte in the lead. And Lamb hits to Walker.
They own the good.
And he lays it straight in. Walker's got 6 points.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what's...
Hornets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Mirotic the screen. Here's Lamb, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And it's 6 points for Lamb.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The dish to Brewer. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Rhodes passes to Brewer. Rebounded by Lamb.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
For Charlotte, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Dragic. 27 seconds left to play in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. The open shot by Brewer. No good. In and out off the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Kelly dishes to Dragic. And again, the Hornets missing. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Hornet. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Hornets leading by 6. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Rose in at shooting guard. Johnson out there with Montejunas. Then there's Brewer. Here's Jefferson. It's rebounded by Houston.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Johnson the screen. Shot off the screen. Can't get it to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Dragic kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Inside, here's Mirotic. Power down with both hands.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Rose, 11 feet out, and he hits it. The franchise has got 20.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
It's Dragic with the drive. Here's Jefferson. Got a hand on it. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist.
Complete domination. What a game for the franchise. He has 9 rebounds, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Some changes for Charlotte. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Michael Kid Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Goran Dragic. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. That's 7 points for Batum.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting and still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Walker goes in. Johnson with the block. Here's the franchise. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That free throw, good from Rose.
Come on, stay on the board. Stay on the board.
2 shots. Both free throws, good from Rose.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Batum kicks to Jefferson. That's good.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
The Rockets again can't hit. Hornets leading by 6. And here we go. And the basket good. And that's now 9 points now in the game for Walker.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips now on the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores.
1:57 left in the fourth. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Kept alive. Here's Plumlee and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That's on Terrence Jones.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Lamb, he's jumped in for the Hornets. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's Rhodes.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Hey, guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Hey, guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Here's Jefferson, and Jones pulls it down. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Rhodes, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Mirotic is checked in for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Three from the inbound. It falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
This is to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. Sinks it.
Jefferson really starting to light it up. Big Al making him pay.
Deep. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And that's an intentional foul.
It's been tough for them to try and slow down Walker. 9 points and 9 assists. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Rhodes, count it.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Money!
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clay.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys. You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And the foul called on Free. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Launches a 3. It's money from deep. Outside, Walker.
Why not even fouling him?
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. That was a full night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark they continued to.
Al, what?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith without Kemba Walker. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
No.